John, why are you letting yourself suffer in Minecraft? I think is the bigger question here. You've been suffering for a hot minute. I remember not at all how to play this game. Not at all. The boat idea is worth it, oh my god. I would have started sooner, but I forgot to make my coffee. And I also got these new coasters, and I was like, oh, I should switch out my coasters. So I switched out my coasters. And yeah. I don't want to think about how many days I wasted the welcome moon, but oh my god, there's so many things. There's so many things. There's so many things. Oh my god. Version highlights. Let's get rid of this. Yep, that's the boss fight. Twitch event rewards. You'll play the following in a follow. I don't know what I've done. Probably the streaming. I think drops are on. Not that anyone here plays Genshin, but I think drops are on. This is the new thing, 7 days. I don't think I'm gonna pay for her because there's another. This guy, he will be well, not him, not the robot, but the guy who's inside of it. Dove, have you played Genshin before? Okay. Well, I'm just asking because I can give a summary of what has happened for this game. Let me see if it is such a good game. Okay, so let's see. Do I have him? I do. I'm also gonna change my name. No, I'll leave it. Okay, so this guy right here, he is the MC. There are two MCs, there's a woman and a man. He's the man, they're twins. His name is really Aether, but they use my name. It's blocked out up there, but he and his sister used to travel worlds all the time, and they got stuck in this one. His sister was taken away from him. They were separated. He woke up 500 years later. All this shit going down. The quest we're doing right now is the 4th Archon quest. It's known as the main quest in the game. He's asking all the Archons about his yeah, it's part of the lore that he and his sister were born from a star. You know, like me. And they're like thousands upon thousands of years old. Especially this last quest. So it's good. It's very lore heavy what we're about to do. Oh, what do you mean by once? No, John, wait till you see the boss fight, John. The boss fight for today. I don't know if you remember the final boss for Mass Effect 2, that big giant thing. I said it looked like the boss for Genshin. You're all about to see what I mean by that for this. So yeah, that was the best way I could sum it up. There's definitely probably an actual summary somewhere, but I don't want to spoil it if you want to eventually play the game. But basically, we're trying to help. These people are trying to create a god, which is what this guy is. This is the actual god that they're trying to replace. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to check in. It's whatever. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go. Back. The lore is super good. I did a terrible job of describing it. But this is the whole world so far. Is all of this. There's still more to be unlocked, I heard. I've seen the map, but yeah. I believe we're here. We'll see where we end up. We'll see where we end up. Yeah, the game's definitely just getting more intensive as time goes on, but do recommend it. It's amazing to experience yourself. Who's gonna skip a day? I'm gonna sip in my coffee. And we're gonna marathon this. This could end up being like 6-8 hours. I heard these are very long. If I remember right, they are very long usually. Because I mean, it's the main story content. It makes sense. Oh, my coffee is so sweet. It's so much sugar, which means it should bring me through this. All right. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Oh, Dove! Let me introduce you to all my current husbands. I'm gonna get more. We're about to meet one of my favorite husbands. He's the boss fight, but, so. Okay. So this is Sino. We recently got him. This is Sino. This is Tithnari. I definitely mispronounced that. Then we got Haiju. Love him. We got my himbo. Ryuji from Persona is voiced by the same guy who voices this one. We got Toma. We got Kazuha. We have Zhao. I love Zhao. We have Albedo. Zhongli, who voices the dad in Miraculous.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
He voices the dad in Miraculous Ladybug and also voices the bad guy in Persona 5. We have Tartaglia, also known as Child. We have Venti. This is the same voice as Mona, I believe. We have Diluc. This is the same voice as Yusuke. He's in a special outfit. I spent $30 for this outfit. I have no shame. Chongyun isn't a husband. He's one of my children. Same for Bennett. These are all my children. My children. I love him. And then finally, the one husbando I don't have yet. You get him for free. He's free. He's free. And then the one husbando I don't have yet. Kamisato Ayato. I will get him. There's also more husbandos. We're gonna meet some of them. Al Haytham. Oh my god, Al Haytham. I think he comes out in 2 patches. I'm gonna fucking wail for him. Him and Scaramouche, I'm gonna wail for. They are the last husbandos I need. Exactly. Fuck the phone heating up. The husbandos. So, yeah. Those are all my husbandos in this game. Yes. Yes, get the mans. He's right here. I have him built. He's a 4-star, which is considered a free character. Also, I don't know why my game is so laggy. Let me check my settings. Settings. Graphics. They're custom. Oh, well. I'll just put them on high. My computer can handle high graphics for this game. Joker's gonna be so upset we're playing with Candace. Fun fact, part of my design was actually influenced by the Traveler's Cape and then another character who we won't be seeing today, and he's not playable yet. He won't be playable till the end of the game, which the game will be ending. It's about halfway done, I think. This is like the halfway mark, or over the halfway hump is the 4th Archon, because there's 3 Archons left. So we're nearing the end of the game. It's only been on for 2 years, but it should be another 2-3 years. Oh, I pass her. I was so excited. Here she is.
Candace, we're here! Has everyone arrived?
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them!
Please, wait a moment.
What's the matter?
Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
What do you
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
What do you think?
I will try not to.
Okay.
Oh, this is Act 5. Oh, I think this is the last one then. I am so ready. I'm so ready.
Grandma, is King Deshret really gonna come back from the dead?
Oh my god,
Of
I
course
am.
not. It's all a bunch of nonsense.
As worrying as it can get.
Hey, and Mora, or trade anything you own.
I'm so ready. Alright, alright. Dove. I think Alhatham's in here. Okay, try to contain yourself. He is something. He is something. Don't look him up. Just prepare yourself. I think he's in here. If he's not, this could be a huge disappointment.
Everyone's here so early.
I'm okay.
But why isn't anybody talking?
Okay. It's okay.
We already discussed things a
Look
bit.
at him! Look at him! Booba! I'm okay.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Are you ready?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! Look at he has abs, defined biceps. Don't you use the sipping of it exactly! Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! His roommate? Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna put it in the Discord. No, Dove. Wait till you see his roommate. If my Firefox loads! I swear to... I don't want to dox myself or I'd show my screen. I think he's in the husband. I think the roommate's on the husbando list. I posted it in Discord. As you should. Look at the Discord, though. Look at his roommate. We can start now.
Very well.
After such a discussion and debates, the group finally works out a detailed
Are you
plan
sure
together.
this is gonna work?
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
It's worth a try. The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
You're making Paimon nervous.
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later. Come on, don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care. Well, traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
Yes, Dove? We'll make our next move on the next Dingaharbade. I'm definitely messing that up.
Paimon's a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
To be honest, I feel the same. But you're already some of the most capable people I know. So you have my trust.
Candace gave us a compliment.
Your deeds speak for themselves.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived.
Oh, do you want to go over the waifus in this game?
Your safety is the most important thing.
I can go over the
Only when you're
waifus in
safe
this
can the
game.
plan be successful.
Thank
So
you,
please,
Candace.
Take
Oh,
care.
I said that way too soon. Thank you, Candace.
You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice. Good luck. With everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you.
Okay, I got you, boo. Some of them I want, but I want the men more, so that's why I don't have them. All right, waifus. All right, we have Candace, of course. She's a 4-star, so she was easy to get. Maya, she's nice. She's cool. Rosaria, I haven't built her, but she's cool. Jean's cool. Ningguang, she's nice. Baidu, she's also cool. Lisa, everyone says I stole Lisa's design, which, you know, I don't think I did. Oh wait, you can't see me if I do that. Give me 1 second. Let me mess around with this. But I don't think I stole Lisa's design. I think we're still... I think we're still quite different. I think we're quite different. Everyone says I stole her design. I don't think so. But it is not my twin. Ah, my face. Hi, I'm back. I have not had to adjust myself like this. No, we never used her in the character creation, so I don't know how that happened. But now the waifus I don't have. There's Nailu. She's new. Yelan. This one is the one I want. Yae Miko. Yae Miko is who I want. She is who I want. I want her. I also want, we'll skip over Shenhe, Raiden Shogun. Oh my god. Raiden Shogun. If I ever cosplayed, I'd have to do Raiden Shogun. I would have to do Raiden Shogun cosplay. Shenhe. She's pretty cool. She was definitely designed as fan service. Raiden's ultimate is definitely fan service, but we love it. Kujosara, she's pretty cool. And I think that's it for waifus. There's definitely way more men for fan service, which it sells, so I can't really blame them. But I want Raiden, Yae, Ayato, and Scaramouche. We'll see if I ever cosplay it. I could just have an artist draw me as Raiden, and that will work as well. Fun tip if you're ever watching a story or listening to something. The thumping you feel in your heart. If it's kind of a common writing move where if they say, oh, we need to plan something, and they tell you the whole plan, something's gonna go wrong in the plan. But if they say, oh, we did a detailed plan, and they don't tell you the plan, that means the plan's actually gonna work. So that means this plan will work, thankfully. So I have to have trust in it. Hello, my mans!
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Okay.
I'll hit them!
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah! Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it.
I would like to put
hope this is
Paimon's
clear to
VA
you.
in Pi. Fortunately, that's not allowed.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation.
Yes, be rough with
We
me.
all have
It's
our jobs
allowed.
to do after
Hello.
all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
Yes, degrade me. It's allowed. It's allowed. It's allowed from you, Al Haytham.
Speaking of the front lines,
Hold on. I just realized on the stream.
Of course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar. But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight. Just think
Thankfully,
about that
my family is
mercenary
not
who
here for
lost
this
his
stream.
mind.
No one clip
Mercenary
that.
groups are facing constant danger every
This is all the
single day.
content I need to put out.
well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
This guy.
You have potential
Paimon
for
still
my
remembers
heart.
when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools.
Yes, crazy,
take
stupid.
that as
How
a
that?
compliment.
Nope, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. It's okay.
That reminds me.
You're
Do you
so
remember
beautiful.
the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins?
I'm not
It
hearing a
mentioned
single thing he's
forbidden
saying.
knowledge.
His face. His face. Yep, I remember that.
You have a good memory.
Oh, yes, praise
Forbidden
me.
knowledge has the power to drive people
Hi.
insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public.
Look at his
Even
hands.
I, who has worked in the academia for some time,
They're
was
thick.
never once informed of this.
I'm not.
I
Nope.
think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge.
They could choke me.
But the academia has always
Yes.
held a
No,
different
wait.
view.
No, we're on stream.
They've always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction. The Withering, Elazar, and the sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
Al Haytham could choke me anytime he pleases. Anyway, it's definitely possible. Yep, whatever you just said, baby,
Paimon
it's
thought that
possible.
Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the sandstorms. At least, that's what Tainari told
Why am
us.
I getting bunked?
Wait a second. Could it be that?
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge!
We must tell Nahida about this as soon as possible.
Wait, why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
She said the key to saving Irminsul is contained within the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rugataveta.
You mean it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole the world forget me thing?
Oh, yeah, this is gonna be a sad one, guys.
In that case,
I forgot about
it's
this. This is gonna be
imperative that
sad.
we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces.
All I'll say is world forget me. They fucking did that shit. Sorry, I should not be swearing. Oh.
To make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are we going?
To an Eremite base.
Oh, I don't have anything. We're gonna have to actually travel. Alright, we're going on the trip, everyone. Exactly, at least we have husbandos to comfort us. Oh, we have to go this way. At the end of the day, at least I have Kaya. But Kaya also has a very sad story and he's very lore important for the lore of this whole series, so. Actually, since we're talking about Dove, you want to hear something sad? While we're here, since we're traveling. Let me just make sure I have the right people. Okay. So, Diluc and Kaya, alright, the two characters that are popping up, they're brothers. Not by blood, but the redhead, Diluc, his father took in Kaya when Kaya was a child. When Diluc used to be part of this knight's order in their home country. When Diluc's father died from this illness called like abyss madness or something, so Diluc had to kill his own father. And what he learned was that Kaya was sent to live with them because he's from a fallen kingdom that the gods themselves basically killed. It like happened like 500 years ago, but he's a descendant, and you can tell he's a descendant because he has stars in his eyes. Like literally, his eyes have stars in them. So then these two fought, and these, oh, you can't see it on his outfit, but this little ice symbol here near his hand, those things are called visions. Is how they use their powers, and you earn them. So Diluc already had his, but Kaya earned his in a fight with Diluc, where they almost died. And yeah, he has an eye patch on his eye because he has a terrible scar from when Diluc slashed him. So yeah, that's their story together.
What's the hurry?
Yeah. But they've been reconciling lately. They've been reconciling. Apparently the last big what's it called? The last big event that Genshin had, they were reconciling. And Diluc said that Dawn Winery, which is what he owns, will always be Kaya's home.
Listen, as long as you stick to your own path, it doesn't matter what Mother Nature throws at you.
So yeah, that's their story. I thought you'd like it. You don't want to play. You actually don't learn that stuff until like, so these characters, they have in their profile, as you like become friends with them, which is basically you use them more often, their friendship thing goes up. And you learn more about their character story. So let's see, Kaya. I should have his story. Yeah, so earlier at the day, Krapus, Diluc's dad, had wielded the power of a delusion, which is basically a vision, but like a corrupted. It's not real. It's not from the gods. To set his father free from unbearable agony, Diluc Ragnavir took his life. Kaya was Diluc's brother by adoption and was always by his side. But on this occasion, Kaya did not partake in the final moments shared between father and son. Oh, it does say he's from Conraya. Okay. But yeah, he's from Kanyara. If Conria and Mondstadt went to war, which side should he support? To whom should he offer his assistance? His birth father, who had ruthlessly abandoned him, or his adoptive father, who had loved him and raised him? And yeah. There's another pair of siblings where one of them also got their vision from a battle, but it was like a friendly duel between them. But no, these two are actually full on like battling. And yeah, the lore for this game goes so deep. Like talking about the aspects of time itself. Like it's so deep in this game. Which you wouldn't expect it, because you think, oh, it's just a nice JRPG with like hot characters, which like yes, but also the lore is some of the most intense storytelling I've ever seen. And definitely has affected how I tell stories on my own, in my own thing. as a writer, so. Oh, I was supposed to go this way. Well, you can always watch me play. But I do recommend it. But it definitely is probably, they're terrible for new players. I started a year in and I still consider myself having been behind on things. Maybe I'm traumatizing you more. I was just sharing fun little facts. Then again, this whole Archon quest has been traumatizing. Well, just wait till we get further in the Archon quest. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be so much fun.
A new punching bag. Dodge this. Push your luck.
Let the show begin.
Flames, purge. Freeze to get frostbite. Spring forth.
I'll protect us.
Propagate.
Yeah, as a writer, it's amazing. I like to think I'll eventually get good enough with my storytelling to craft stories that awesome. This is where I do a plug of my, this is where I would do a plug of my cereal if I had one. Still a work in progress. I think I have 5 posts done. And I want to get at least 30 done before I posted it. So I would have a month worth of backlog. I mean, could read it while I'm doing this. It's very long though. Honestly, no pressure to. It's like 7.2 thousand words. 7,200 words. Because I couldn't help myself.
Dawn, break forth! Scatter! Right there.
Let's dance.
I slipped up. Oh, so sorry. Lay waste to the wicked. I guess this is it.
I hope you like it. It's not for the serial. That one will probably go towards publishing. But you know, you never know. It could end up as a serial. Who knows? The first what do we define as sad? I wouldn't say I wouldn't say the first chapter is sad. Oh, it's right here.
Oh, you made it.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Huh? More canned knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into his head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious!
That's an interesting response. Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule.
Me?
Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes, I do.
Good. Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
Yes,
Paimon is still really worried.
I understand. But trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say. Because, to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
I'm ready.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements.
Sure, okay.
Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud.
Some stirring words have been written on the note. Although you don't quite understand the purpose of the recording, you still...
It's done.
What a fascinating experience.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
I'm fine.
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Have you forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A fool? A machine?
A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Small projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
Every course of action has its risks. Be careful.
I think that chapter went through a couple of revisions, so I wanted it to be as good as possible. But I still think it needs work in a couple of areas, maybe. We'll see.
I thought
Did you
we
finish it?
agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Alhaitham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Alhaitham for suggestions. Had I known Alhaitham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know. Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Wait, how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Reebok would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
That also sounds like something Alhaitham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Alhaitham know how dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He told me. There is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like this.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
If there's no other way, I can help. I know what I'm doing.
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
We should respect the determination of Rahman and his comrades.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So please, lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse. But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there.
Okay. All good. I just thought you were already done. I was like, oh my god, that's quick. It was a lot of words. It took me forever to read through it when I was editing it today.
Guards!
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Fun fact, the voice actor for Sino is a fellow VTuber. Way bigger than me, but a VTuber.
But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain El Akhmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
Yeah, most
Ain El Akhmar. This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Yeah, he's a pretty famous VTuber, and a voice actor as well. He voiced in a ton of animes. A lot of VTubers are voice actors, and then there's me. I write sometimes. Usually poorly. You look so commanding when you're working. This sounds like a flirting. Yes, yes, yes. He did look so commanding when he was working.
Because this is work.
You're much more friendly to us.
Because I trust you.
I'm okay.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff.
Thank you. That was
Aren't you
refined
even a
writing,
little
though.
worried? What if these
That went through like
guards
several
already know that you've
passes.
betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra?
The sound, I don't know what the sound was.
No, their superiors might, right?
He said he trusted me.
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter. Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions. I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person? Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic, but can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance? Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data. So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate, and people will not be forever trapped by the past.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Will do.
I'm confident that we can do this.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Grand Deshret Desert District. My name is Luxembarbo.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be working with me. The construct next to him is for his work.
Beep! Construct, beep!
Oh my god, I hate her.
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the Academia?
Nice to meet you too.
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
God immediately brings up the map. Sino circles the location of the operation on it.
We will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
Yeah, it does feel pretty good.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
And while I could just wait the 2 days, I want to build a character. I don't know why the game's pausing like this. Was it? That's good to hear. It took, like I said, it took a couple of refinements to get it there. But I'm glad that you think it was good. It's nice to do, I know I do something right. Ah, I do not think I can help anyone. Who am I trying to level up? Venti. Aw, it's nice to know I can be inspired. You can simp for Joker. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to simp for Joker. I think this should make everything fine now. Alright, so I have to wait 2 days. We're gonna go off trail for a second. Oh, lease is available this month. I write mainly fantasy. I would have to say. Oh, I don't have money anymore. This game keeps pausing! I don't know why. Let's see how Venti works on a team.
Give me a moment to compose myself.
I'll have to work on building my characters another time. I'm just realizing now how they're not built. It's fine. I am somewhat getting tired, however. I will persist. I do kind of want to hear your thoughts on how the story was, but also I know that can be annoying. I do say it myself, sleep is important, however I'm also determined. Because the stream has only been an hour. And I don't want to have to change it, be like, oh, I didn't marathon it. So we're gonna keep pushing. Weeball, exactly, Nick.
It's time for the operation! Let's go meet Sino in the desert!
Yes, feel free to say in chat. No pressure. I can't say this enough. No pressure for everything I say. Just as a writer, I'm like, yes, tell me what you would like about it.
Look! Over there! Our helpers have arrived already!
Uh-oh. I don't think they're helpers. I don't think they're helpers.
Wait a moment.
Ah! Oh, it's you!
You're my assistant, remember?
Yes, I remember.
Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
Oh, I will stay with you any time of day. Let's
It's
just...
General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
I have a feeling it's not going to go well.
The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the Academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the Academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh. Nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Do I get to fight? I want to fight. I want to fight. I want to fight.
Brace yourselves.
I love the fighting mechanics of this game.
I'll protect us.
Flames, purge!
Here we go. Look, over there. Our helpers have arrived already.
Wait.
Let's hurry over.
What? Oh no.
Wait a moment.
Please tell me they break out of this.
It's you.
Oh no, not this again.
My assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
We're really doing this again.
It's
Oh
to
my
show
god.
how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. They are our only...
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching!
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome. What do you want? Judging from those shiny...
Rahman.
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm not here to...
Nobody's given me this much time. Brothers!
Skip through it since it's a repeat again.
Time for takeoff.
Scatter!
Let's dance.
Lay waste to the wicked!
Yahoo!
Propagate!
Over there! Our helpers have arrived
Oh,
already.
we're doing it again.
Let's hurry over.
Wait a moment.
It's you.
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here...
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. They are our only...
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites
Am
are
I doing
approaching
something
from the
wrong?
west.
Or is it supposed to be doing
Make
this?
preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh?
I might be doing something
What a
wrong.
warm welcome. Judging from those...
Rahman.
Who are you supposed to...
I'm not here to...
Nobody's given me... Brothers!
Okay, this may be on me. Within 300 seconds.
Think you can get away?
Dog, break forth!
Scatter!
Brace yourselves.
Lay waste to the wicked!
Whoa!
It's over.
Oh, I was not doing it for the time frame. Okay, thank goodness. I thought we were in a
have
time loop
subdued
again.
them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Deshret will curse you, and you will all!
Silence!
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
The guards escorts a fury-looking Rahman and the others away.
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
You find a safe place for your potential eavesdroppers to begin your conversation.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes, things went perfectly.
That's fantastic! And that punch you gave Raman there sure looked convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Thank you, Sino.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you. Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tainari.
Speaking of which, is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tainari? What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with us?
I'm a little worried about that too.
I have a very close relationship with Tainari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things like this. If we need help, Tainari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
In the name of the Prinzessin.
Halfway to I almost have him max leveled. Oh my god. Okay. See, I always worry about details. But it's nice to know that they were a nice level. And yeah, fight scenes, I hate them with a burning passion. So mine are always as short as I can possibly make them. But nice to know you liked it. Yes, yes, yes. I did leave some mystery because I mentioned this in a friend's stream in chat, but I am currently editing.
There was a glorious kingdom.
I'm editing the backstory a bit, so yeah. But editing the backstory a bit, I'm going through it to introduce myself to the story, and then hopefully I will have the first draft done by the end of December. Big sigh. Ada.
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of.
Sorry, the situation was a bit tricky.
I just like seeing that serious look on your face. All right, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon the creeps.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that.
So, what should we do?
According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari. If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard.
I didn't expect you to become my bodyguard.
You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone, you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
How much more do you want? I was not sure we can afford it.
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when
He
you
looks
smile.
like the sun himself.
Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
Thank you, dear.
Looking good. I hope this
Don't
pretty
start with me.
smile will become our lucky charm. There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile
This is
a down
so
payment
sweet.
for our future victory. Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Pardis DI.
That does not bring a smile to my face. Well, no. You might want to stop there. Please stop there. No, John, I told you. I said there's a limit for those. But, ada. And with that, by Dove-chan's suggestion, I'm gonna end stream and sleep because we're playing Mass Effect 3 in the morning. And then we play Persona 5 Royal in the evening. And then we have a 12-hour stream starting at 11 a.m. on Saturday. So, I'm going to go ahead. We will return to Genshin next week to close out this quest. Hopefully. Might do it during the 12-hour stream, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I should do. I should do it during the 12-hour stream. But thank you all for joining. I'm gonna go die for a little bit. Good night.